大家好，歡迎收睇 Gameplay HK 廿樽，繼續 Dying Light 2 Stay Human。上集去咗天文台嗰邊，咁就話嗰邊之前咧已經俾人轟炸過啦，所以咧根本就係乜都揾唔到嘅。咁而家維和者嗰邊就嗌我哋去佢隻船上面先啦，睇下究竟點樣可以幫到我哋啦。講啊！喂，唔好意思啊，有冇撞親你哋啊
Halt! Biomarker.
綠色界入得去未啊？
Here. Report to Meyer in dispatch. The commander is on his way back from the field.
麥特佢親自參與任務。
Does Matt often go out on field missions?
Used to be. He was hardly ever on the ship. Always in the field, always helping. That's why I joined the Peacekeepers. But lately, Matt's been acting weird. Not sure what that's about. It's been this way since before Old Villador and the Renegade attack there. Now this bullshit with the withdrawal, I don't get it. Whatever's going on, I hope he addresses the men soon. Helps us understand this bullshit withdrawal.
He's probably got his reasons.
Whatever they are, innocent people are gonna get killed. But go see Meyer.
Thanks.
點解佢要啲人撤退翻去個總部度咧？真係奇怪啦。其實佢會唔會根本就係變節者嗰邊啲人嚟㗎？喺度扯貓尾。咁當然加入維和者嘅人未必知道佢有啲咩衰嘢㗎嘛，係咪？通常腐敗嘅都係高層。喂，咁多人嘅呢度。
Hey, where's dispatch?
There.
咁你哋就唔好塞住條通道啦。
All right, men. We take care of the UV lamps and head back to base. It should be on point, fast, and easy. Go, go, go!
呢班人無啦啦喺度話要 set 咩燈，其實我會唔會轉個頭就去救佢哋㗎
We'll do everything we can to arm you. If needed, we'll intervene.
If you could intervene, why'd you leave in the first place? This is bullshit. Wasn't your father some famous war hero? I bet he's rolling over in his grave.
Watch your mouth, civilian. Things are tough all over. You know that.
哇！佢係將啲貨櫃改建咗做屋㗎，原來。
Don't just stand there. Ah, you. I remember you from the canteen.
Yeah, I guess.
From the fight in the canteen?
Maybe.
Don't sweat it. You can really hold your own. I respect that. Aiden, right? Commander told me to brief you about faction matters. Missy welcomes you.
我想問密西係乜水啊
Who's Missy?
It's the name of the ship you're standing in. She played a key role during the revolution. Missy was meant to deliver drugs, masks, and other critical medical supplies, then return home. But by then, home was gone. She and her crew had nowhere to go.
And what about now?
Now, she serves as PK headquarters in Command Central. All directives are issued from right here.
Smart. Easier to defend than a building.
Exactly.
我頭先聽講啲生存者咧喺度投訴緊喎。
What did those survivors want?
Talking about our little argument? They want what everyone wants. Safety. Which I understand. But we have to keep our eye on the bigger picture here. And it pisses me off when people mention my father.
咁你阿爸又係邊個啊？前呢個維和者司令。
I don't mean to pry, but what's the deal with your father?
This again? Since you're new here, I'll tell you the short version. Classic story. Saved a bunch of his fellow soldiers, some civilians, and got a medal.
When was this?
Long time ago. Back when people were only fighting each other, and not each other and infected at the same time.
So is he why you joined the military?
Pretty much.
He must have been very proud.
Sure. Why not?
好啦，其實咧，我哋嚟呢度係想揾阿麥特少教嘅。
Where is Matt?
In the field. He came across a lead in Old Villador. You gotta wait. See that board? I got plenty that needs doing and not enough men. You want to pick up some of our slack? We pay well.
其實我哋唔係嚟打工嘅喎。
Fuck, that's Major Matt. Something's happened.
Make room!
Clear the way! He's bleeding out!
fuck? Ader's in really bad shape.
Save him!
Take him to the infirmary. Summon the medics. We have to save him. Hang on, Aitor. We won't let you go. You hear me?
佢唔係死咗㗎啦咩
Get moving.
Better hope Ader survives. We lost too many people in Old Villador. Jack will do all he can to find out who did this.
你使乜揾犯人啫？我知邊個喎？譬如先，埃托呢個支線任務我有啲興趣想做。佢喺上面上望望，點解會救得翻佢嘅？明明嗰陣時佢俾人懟冧咗㗎應該。哇！可唔可以俾我入嚟望望啊？我哋都係醫生嚟喎，我有消毒紗布㗎喎。
No, Stephen. No filthy herb grubber will decide my husband's fate. Is that why you got a medical degree? To go running to quacks for magic cures?
Listen, we don't have medicine. Herbs are our only chance.
My husband has fought for you for years. You must get medicine for him, not some herbs that might poison him. Time to go, kids.
我哋應該係要送信俾佢哋㗎。
How is he?
Aitor is strong, but he needs medicine, and that, unfortunately, we don't have. We did the best we could with what we have. After the chemical attack, some plants gained healing properties. They work like an antibiotic. But still, people here have strong opinions about healers, but you can hardly blame them. The folk healers give sound advice, but it can prove difficult to follow correctly. Misremember something, gather the wrong herb, or use the wrong dosage, and instead of medicine, you administer poison. Which has happened plenty.
嗱，其實咧我真係好想幫佢嘅，但係都問咗啲草藥有咩問題先。
Because if somebody messes up one of the steps of the recipe, it could kill him.
Exactly. But it's enough to listen carefully to the healer's instructions and follow them. The herbalist I know, she's talented. She's Aitor's only hope.
And what's his wife's problem?
Superstitions die hard. Margaret has helped many people everywhere. Some just don't want to admit it.
佢係幫咗我哋好多，我哋一定要救翻佢咯。
Think I can help?
You'd be doing us a big favor. What happened in Old Villador is terrible. We've lost so many people. As far as I know, Aitor is our only witness.
So if he dies, we don't find out what happened there.
Exactly.
Where can I find this healer?
On COVID Island. Don't worry. You can trust Margaret.
佢科夫特島啊，等等先，哇，又係山長水遠，但係為咗救人冇計啦，我哋都要趕過去㗎啦。喂，瑪格麗特喺唔喺度啊
It's an emergency. Somebody there?
Who's there?
I have a man in dire need of a healer.
Shh. She's asleep.
Will she be awake soon? It's an emergency.
Margaret needs to rest. She's running herself into the ground because of those damned renegades.
Okay, I understand. But this really is an emergency. Please wake her up. A man's life is in danger.
It better be. If I find out he just has a hangover, I'll wake her up. But you'll still have to wait. Haven't seen you before. How'd you know where to find us?
From the Peacekeepers.
Then you've come to the wrong healer. Get out. Haven't you all made her suffer enough?
Do we have a visitor, Gerard? I'll be there in a moment.
It's a peacekeeper.
其實維和者又點啫？都係要救人㗎。
What does it matter? Is a peacekeeper's life of less value?
Listen, you arrogant little shit. Your people call healers like Margaret witches. People fear healers when they could be helping people. Then one wrong move and you peacekeepers are quick to hang them. So you ask if a peacekeeper's life is worth less? It is to me. Worth less, far as I'm concerned.
咁生存者嗰邊咪又係試過想吊死我哋？我中立㗎，其實。
Well, I'm not a peacekeeper. I'm only trying to help one.
All the same to me.
Let him in, Gerard.
嗱，裡面都嗌我入去，唔關我事㗎。
I'm just a messenger. A doctor sent me. His name's Steven.
Doctors shun folk healers these days. Using a folk remedy would harm his reputation.
It already has. He sent me to you against the wishes of the man's family.
And who is the dying man?
His name's Aiden. He's a high-ranking officer.
好人嚟㗎呢個。
Margaret, don't. If something goes wrong, you'll be blamed again.
But if this goes well, perhaps it's a chance to help more people.
佢睇唔到嘢㗎喎，同埋點解要怪嘢嗱？所有嘢入我哋數咁咪得咯。
Blamed again? What do you mean?
The last peacekeeper to ask me for help blamed me for his own incompetence, gave his wounded soldiers the wrong herb, despite my clear instructions. And several died, blamed it all on me. I'm only still alive because Jack Matt deigned to be merciful, decided it was a tragic accident. He spared my life, but took my eyes.
哎呀，陰公，咁你會唔會幫我啊？
Does this mean you'll help me?
I'm out of the herbs you need, but I can tell you where to find them. You'll be looking for a flower called the recluse. It thrives in soil soaked in toxic sludge. You will be able to pick it up safely only at night, when its petals glow. But it's not enough to simply pick it willy-nilly. Only the small petals have the healing qualities. Beware of the big ones. They contain deadly poison. Can you remember that?
Small petals heal, big ones poison. I'll remember.
We'll regret this. I assure you.
嗱，我哋係要夜晚去啊，仲要係劇毒區域。
Hey, Luan, I need your help.
Sure you do. What's up?
I'm looking for an herb. It's called the recluse.
Oh, yeah. I'm familiar with it. I think those funny flowers grow by the canal, north of All Saints Bridge. That's where I'd look.
It's a lead.
And actually, I'd wait until night.
Oh, thanks.
Ciao.
佢話要夜晚先去得喎。咁等陣先啦，我順便喺度開翻個安全區域先，跟住等夜晚再過去啦。嗱，我哋嘅目的地就喺哇！好彩啫！附近冇號叫者，但係咧就有。咦？咪住！懟冧呢隻先。哇！換工。KO。你哋唔好過嚟阻住啦，好冇？我哋清理呢啲先，咁我哋就可以安全咁過去㗎啦。未死啊嘛？俾咗箭。我哋要揾嘅花其實係咩樣㗎？仲一共要3棵咁多㗎喎。我諗咧，最好喺度懟冧晒啲喪屍先。見到啦！1棵、2棵、3棵，搞掂，走人。有嘢執。頭先懟冧咗隻特別嘢，需要執翻個獨特嘅。 咁跟住就可以翻過去噶啦。但係過去之前咧，翻去唞一唞，等日頭再出發，咁樣安全啲。我攞咗草藥翻嚟啦。
How's the patient?
He's starting to wake up. Thank you for your help. You can go.
Wait, what's going on here? You went to the witch, didn't you? To this Margaret?
佢話可以救到你哋㗎喎。我攞咗草藥翻嚟啊，救翻佢先啦。
She gave me herbs that might help him. She's not a witch.
There's no such thing as witches. That's superstition.
Superstition? Witchcraft is a crime!
Please, just calm down.
What's happening?
We're losing him. Aiden, give me those herbs.
I forbid it! Keep that witch's poison away from
I
him!
can give him an injection to stabilize him, but it won't last long.
Did you tell her who the medicine was for? She killed his men! She should have hanged for that, but Jack Mack had Ator burn her eyes out instead!
What?
Did you tell her? She'll have given you poison, I guarantee it!
Aiden, give me the herbs, damn it!
哇！佢，俾住先，我哋不如打電話問功課，問咗羅文先。
Wait, I need to check with somebody.
Make it fast.
Hey, Luan, you there?
Aiden? What's going on?
Do you know anything about recluse petals?
Petals? There was something... Wait, Frank told me once. Some were medicinal.
Which ones?
The small ones. The small ones heal. That's what I remember.
Thanks. I was afraid someone might have misled me.
Aiden, what's going on?
I'll tell you later. Sorry.
So, what are we gonna do?
嗱，大家都話細嘅有療效，我哋俾細嘅佢，一定要救翻佢嘅醫生。
How is he?
It appears the medicine is as effective as I'd hoped.
咁佢係咪應該救得翻㗎啦？我想問。
He needs his rest. We should all leave him be.
I won't be far.
It looks like you had Margaret pegged. She didn't want to poison him after all.
Yes, seems that way.
How long will it take for him to recover?
Days, weeks. He's strong and otherwise in good health, so days is a likely scenario. As long as he's allowed to rest.
I'm sure his family will want to be by his side.
哇！實在太好啦！咦，我哋攞到個咩憤怒增強劑，究竟係咩嚟㗎？同埋咧升咗 Parkour 嘅技能。咁我咧就想學呢一招啊，雙重跳躍。憤怒增強劑就冇得升級㗎啦，可以增加100% 嘅近戰傷害。哇！咁佢都幾勁喎。不過就要用到蛹蟲草，係啲好難先至會有嘅道具嚟嘅。就算去商店買都唔會成日見到。哇！打波斯有用啊呢個。
It's a shame to admit it.
Aiden. Matt? What's up?
I wanted to officially thank you. Aita's back on his feet. If it wasn't for you, he'd still be in a coma. Or worse.
I'm glad he's better.
唉，咁救翻佢咪好咯。嗱，我哋而家上翻嚟，接翻個主線任務啦。
Aiden, don't... Know what this is? These brass knuckles belonged first to Commander Lucas. Then, they passed on to Ator. What happened in Old Villador, it can't happen again. We have to save the city, Aiden. From the plague, from the butcher and his men. Whatever they're planning.
Okay. But over the radio, you said you have information for me.
Yes, but before we get down to that, tell me, Aiden, what do you need this database for? What does it contain?
其實我哋問佢嘢，咁應該要透露啲我哋嘅事會好啲咯，即係冇理由一嚟就要人哋聽晒你話乜都爆晒出嚟噶嘛。
I'm looking for my sister.
What happened to her?
A long time ago, Waltz hurt her. He took her from me. And I want him to tell me where she is. If she's still alive somewhere, that's why I was looking for the GRE command center. to access Waltz's database on its servers.
So we have a common enemy.
Meaning?
Waltz. That's the Butcher's right-hand man. He pumps his men full of inhibitors. We can get them both. I brought you here because I know that a few GRE scientists are hiding out in the city. We picked up the trail of one of them right before the renegade attack.
Sounds promising.
When I find a scientist, we'll see what they know. If they're of no use, we'll find another and another until you get the answers you're looking for.
嚇咁即係話你想嗌我哋去嘅啫，個回報就係。同埋點解 GRE 嘅科學家會匿埋咧，而唔係受佢哋僱用咧
Why are the former GRE in hiding?
They're afraid of the wrath of the people. People angry because the GRE spread the infection.
So it's true. The GRE brought in the virus.
Who else? They say they performed experiments in their bases. They brought in containers from Haran at night, in secret from the government. And then everything collapsed. In revenge, people captured the scientists and hanged them from lampposts.
And killed the only people who had a chance of finding a cure.
There is no cure and there never will be, Aiden. That's GRE propaganda.
其實我又覺得，如果佢哋隱姓埋名，邊個知道佢哋曾經係科學家啫？我覺得真係唔需要匿埋咯。嗱，好啦，究竟佢要啲咩回報咧
？Fine. What do you want in return?
What do you think I want? Maybe the same thing both of us want? The city has electricity again. The renegades are on the attack. For the first time since the war ended, they attacked our outposts in the city center. But new possibilities have opened up for us as well. Thanks to the electricity, we can fire up the biggest antenna in the center, on the VNC Tower spire.
What, you want to defeat the Butcher using radio?
In a way. The signal will let me reach a larger number of people. Communication between settlements will be improved. We'll enlist more recruits and defend the city. And then it will be easier to find the surviving GRE doctors you need.
咁即係話我哋要上嗰個咩 VNC 嘅大廈噶咯喎，但係口講無憑，如果我哋做完之後你唔幫我，咪大鑊。
I'll do my part, but what guarantee do I have that you'll help me after?
You don't trust me, Aiden.
I haven't been here that long, but I can already tell that kept promises are rare in this city.
If we don't find any of the GRE scientists, I promise I'll get Waltz for you. You're working with Loan, which makes me think you're looking for him too.
咁你又講得冇錯嘅，好啦，我幫你啦，冇得揀唔幫噶啦。
Okay, I'm in.
Good. The Butcher attacked for a reason. I want to make sure this city is safe, no matter what. 以為你可唔可以戴翻口罩先啊？我驚你有肺炎。
You all right, sir?
Maya will share our plan with you. Go see her as soon as you can. Oh, and Aiden. You don't have to call me sir. To friends, I'm Jack.
Okay. Jack.
但我哋都係唔知究竟點解阿 Jack 要嗌翻晒啲人翻嚟咯。好啦，跟住落嚟就要同阿梅爾傾偈，佢喺呢邊，落去揾佢啦。
Howdy, soldier.
Don't just stand there.
我咪就係諗住過嚟揾你問嘢咯，一嚟你就話我凍喺度。
Matt told me to see you.
Yes, he wanted me to give you this. A little reward for helping us peacekeepers. A UV flashlight. Could come in handy.
Thanks. He said something about a plan?
The VNC Tower. Now that the lights are on, we can use the TV antenna to broadcast our call for mobilization. But first, we need to get to the top. And that's a long road. What do you want to know?
我想知我可以點上去咯。
Tell me more about this radio station on the tower.
It's the tallest building in Villador. It was once a symbol of the city's greatness. Now, a symbol of its fall.
Why do you say that?
That antenna could bring the city together once more. But anyone who goes up there trying to fire it up, guess what happens?
Nothing good, I bet.
Damn right. The city's potential shining beacon is a death trap. We're hoping it'll be different this time. We're gonna light it up with UV lamps.
咁嗰度咪即係話會有好多怪物咯？可唔可以講多啲嘢俾我哋知先啊？
What makes it so dangerous?
A volatile nest inside, so we think. It's the biggest dark zone around. Once, night runners tried to take it over. They wanted to use the antenna to connect all the separate groups of survivors, give the people some hope. But they never even got close to the antenna. And in the end, the night runners were wiped out.
我不如聽多啲先，再決定點樣上去好啲。
Wait, wiped out? You mean every last night runner?
That's the problem. Frank had it all carefully planned. But for his plan to have worked, he'd need everyone. All hands on deck.
And that didn't happen?
Not everyone believed in the plan. So there was a rift. Frank thought they'd come around in time, but not everyone came around after all. The plan went to shit. It was horrifying. Those who heard the Night Runner's screams on the radio that night still have nightmares about it.
What happened to the group that refused to join the mission?
Split up, drifted apart. Whoever led the descent was branded a traitor. And the Night Runners faded into a shameful memory after that. We shouldn't waste time on the past. We need our heads in the game, here and now.
咁希望我哋去到嘅時候，唔好整醒嗰啲嘢啦。
Okay, let's get going. Are the lights in place?
They would be, if Juan from Supplies would just do his job for once.
I take it that he didn't.
He's been playing hide and seek the last few days, and he's late. Getting on my nerves. So look in on Juan first. See what his deal is. And when you do find him, kick him in the ass. Tell him it's from me.
喂，我哋仲要揾埋個胡安先喎，睇睇先。紫外燈手電筒，我哋係咪可以？咦，已經用得㗎啦。但係最好我覺得就係 upgrade 下先啦，喺樓下。哇！而家先有教學嘅喂，我哋可以靜止又或者削弱啲感染者，特別係施咬者同埋啃咬者。喺佢嘅照射範圍之外就會倒下，咁就會令佢哋有幾秒鐘好脆弱嘅，同埋冇電嗰時咧就會慢慢叉電啦。佢嗌我哋去揾阿胡安，其實會唔會就係等我哋去 upgrade 嗰盞燈咧？我諗我哋最好都係做足準備先出發會比較好啲喎。
You know they don't pay overtime here.
Looking for Juan Raynor.
You don't appear to be on his schedule.
It's urgent. The commander sent me.
So Monsieur Jacques sends you?
Jacques?
Jacques Mat. Monsieur Reyna is not here. I can take a message.
No, I need to talk to him in person. Where is he?
Unfortunately, I can't help. Monsieur Reyna's whereabouts are no one's business. Wait if you must. Anything else?
我哋再問多少少嘢先。
Oh, wait, but you're no fun. What about your boss? What's he do for fun?
Monsieur Reyna is well known as a connoisseur of the finer things in life. Food, drink, and pretty much anything that walks on two legs.
Is he near any of these so-called finer things right now? Maybe I can drop in on him there.
Nice try, but no. I won't say.
Matt's not gonna be happy.
Juan is not particularly concerned with the little major's feelings. Do come again.
討厭啊！咁我點樣去揾佢返嚟啊
The Juan?
Aiden, getting settled in the city?
Working on it. Amaya and Jack sent me to Supply. Interesting bunch. Not like any of the other PKs I've met.
That might be because they're not PKs, Eagle Eye. Business is their true faith.
I see. Anyway, I can't track down their boss.
Juan? He likes to make himself scarce.
Where'd you dig him?
Probably lurking around the fisheye.
The canteen?
The slick bastard's even got his own table there. Bribes the cook to bring him off-menu goods. He lives like the fall never took place.
I'll look for him there.
Good luck finding him. And good luck if you do find him.
喂，即係話嗰個食家嚟嘅喎，唔知究竟佢哋有啲咩正嘢食咧？嗱，睇一睇升級呢度先。我比較有興趣想知嘅就係我哋盞電筒可以點升級咧？ 嗱，需要軍用科技，要2個先至可以 upgrade 到1個 level。咁我諗最好就等我周圍行下，最少都要升1個 level 先啦。跟住先至再進行遊戲啦。中意嘅朋友記住 like 同埋 share 俾朋友一齊睇。我哋下集再見 ，thank you， 拜拜。